السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to English class, my grade 5 students, and the enrichment exercise for modules 6 and 7. In this enrichment video, we are going to revise and practice more on language functions, reading and comprehension, grammar, vocabulary, and writing. Starting with reading and comprehension. My advice to you, my dear students, is you should read the passage carefully before you start answering any question. So let's read it. Different seasons can be a hard time for animals. Winter may be wet and cold. Food can be hard to find in winter because everything is under the snow. But animals have different ways of living. Let's look at how animals make it through this season. Animals can live during winter in four main ways. Some animals get fat in the fall. They eat and eat. Their bodies store the food as fat. Other animals store a fresh food for the cold days. Many animals sleep through the winter months, and some of them move to new places where the weather is warmer and there is fresh and enough food to eat. So, as you can see, this passage is mainly about, yes, very good. It's about seasons and animals and how they can survive in this hard season, winter. Number two, why is it hard for animals to find food in winter? Think again and go back to the text, and you will find that it's because everything is under the snow. Three, why do animals move to new places? In the last two lines, why? Because the weather is warmer there and there is fresh food to eat. Next passage. I am Hamad. I live in a house near the sea, so we always go sailing. I have one brother and one sister. My mother teaches science, and my father is a doctor at a big hospital. My brother is very smart and work hard in school. My sister Mariam is short and thin. She has black eyes and curly hair. My grandfather also lives with us. He has grown old, but he is still very strong. He cooks the best food. My family is very important to me. We do lots of things together. My brother Ali is good at playing volleyball. He practices in the local club. At the weekends, we all play board games together. We laugh and always have a good time. I love my family very much. As we can see, this passage is mainly about, yes, it's about Hamid and his family. So it's about Hamid's family. Two, the underlined word practice in paragraph 2 means it was written there that he is very good at playing volleyball and he practices in the local club. So practice means very good, to exercise. Last one. What does Hamid's family usually do at the weekends together? Very good. They play board games together. Next passage. Sarah has a good habit. She likes drawing. She draws on paper with beautiful colors. Her teachers and parents encourage her. Then Sarah had a nice idea. She wanted to paint on the walls to decorate her town. She started painting on the walls using different kinds of colors. Everyone likes her paintings. She was rewarded for her great idea. Sarah wants to improve her skills because she wants to be a great artist in the future. So as we can see, it's about Sarah and her good habit. Sarah's good habit. Two, what does the underlined word improve in paragraph 3 mean? It says she wants to improve her skills or her skill in drawing. So improve means get better. 3. What was Sarah's idea? She had a nice idea. What was it? It was to paint on the walls to decorate her town. Why does she want to improve her skill? Yes, because she wants to be a great artist in the future. Next passage. Everyone loves trees. Children love to climb them and make tree houses. Many people enjoy walking in forests, but trees are not there just for fun. They are very important. Trees give us oxygen. We can't live without them. Trees also clean the air. Trees are important for birds, insects, and other animals. Different animals and insects make their homes in trees. Trees also give them food. People get a lot of things from trees too. We get fruit, nuts, and wood. Today, trees are disappearing. There are many forest fires every year. People also cut down trees because they wanted to build houses and roads and make paper. Did you know that every second an area of forest land as big as two football fields disappear? We must look after trees. One thing we can do is recycle. A family with two children can save 60 trees every year by recycling. So, as we can see, what is the text email about? It was about trees. Two, what can people get from trees? Very good. They can get nuts and wood. Why are trees important for people? You have different answers for that, right? They give us oxygen, they give us fruit, they give us nuts, they give us wood, they clean the air. Any answer will do. How can families save trees? Very good. A family with two children can save up to 6 trees by recycling. Last passage. His full name was Walter Elias Disney. He was born in Chicago, Illinois on December 5th, 1901. He had three brothers and a sister. When he was 7 years old, he made drawings and sold them to his neighbors. In high school, he studied art and photography and he worked for the school newspaper. When he was 19 years old, he started making cartoons with his friend Ab Iwerks. They made their most famous cartoon character after 8 years in 1928. That character was Mickey Mouse. Minnie Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck are some of Walt Disney cartoon characters too. Walt Disney made a lot of movies. Pinocchio, Fantasia, Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs are some of them. He won 26 awards for his movies. He died in 1966. Walt Disney really is the father of some of the most famous cartoon characters in the world. As we can see, this passage is mostly and totally about Walter Elias Disney, or as a short, Walt Disney. So what is the text mainly about? It's about Walt Disney. How many brothers did Walt Disney have? Look at the details in the first paragraph. He had three brothers and one sister. Where was he born? We're asking about the place. So he was born in Chicago, Illinois. Who was making cartoons with Walt Disney? He was making them with his best friend Up Iwerks. Last question, also look for the details. When did Walt Disney die? In the last paragraph, he died in 1966. Now let's move to language functions and matching type questions. Read and match. 1. Would you like to go cycling? Here, you either refuse or accept. So the best answer here is I'd love to. It means yes, and I love to. 2. What's the matter? What happened? What's wrong with you? What's the problem? I have got a sore throat. How do I get to the park? Asking about directions. How to go to the park? Yes, go straight, then turn left. 4. I like painting. You have to agree or disagree. So Agreeing here is, I think it's interesting. Next one. Would you like to play tennis? Again, you have to accept saying yes or refuse by politely saying that you are sorry and you can't. So, would you like to play tennis? Sure, I'd love to. It means yes, I agree. I hate playing tennis. I don't like that. I don't love it. So, I think it's hard. Yes, here is agreeing. How do I get to school? Again, asking for directions. So, here go up, then turn left. What are you going to do next week? I'm going to go shopping. Next, here we are going to practice vocabulary. In the box, we have fry, glue, ride, and present. Fill in the blanks with the correct word from the box. Number one, I use what to stick the photos on your project. Which one of these words you use to stick? Yes, it's glue. Two, I am going to go to the amusement park too. What are you going to do with the big wheel? You are going to ride the big wheel. Three, it is important to wrap the before you give to anybody. Wrap what? Wrap the present. Four, let's wash the potatoes to make chips. Yes, what do you do with potatoes? You fry them. Next, we have sell, pilot, celebrate, and go karting. Number one, uh, what is someone who flies planes? Which one? Yes, a pilot. Two, we want the National Day on 18th of December from every year. We celebrate the National Day. Three, I am going to what with my friends. I like racing, so I going to go karting. Four, my brother wants to his old mobile and buy a new one. So my brother wants to sell his old one and buy a new one. Next set, we have dentist, receive, friendship, and slices. Number one, in China, it's polite, it's good, it's nice to what presents with both hands. Yes, to take means to receive presents with both hands. Two, it's what day next week. I'm going to give my best friend a card, so you are going to give your friend a present. So it's a friendship day. Three, cut the potatoes into thin what and fry them. Your chips will be ready. So cut the potatoes into thin slices. Very good. Four, a what is someone who fixes people's teeth. It's a kind of doctor, a dentist. Next, we have grammar. Read and complete. Use who or which. Remember, we use who for people like someone, somebody. Ahmed, Khalid, Omar, doctor, dentist, teacher. But we use which for animals and things like a cow, giraffe, table, TV, building. So let's do it. Number one, it's something, yes, something which holds things together. Two, it's a glass building which helps people grow plants. Three, it's someone who writes books. Four, it's someone who makes portraits and beautiful pictures. Five, it's a fruit. Fruit is an object, something which is usually yellow. Six, it's someone who fixes people's teeth. Seven, it's someone who travels to space. Eight, it's someone who makes new things. Next kind of question, do as shown between brackets. Here we need to fix the underlined word because it's wrong. It's a mistake. Number one, a teacher is someone, what do you say about someone? Someone who teaches students. Two, a dentist is someone, again, we said someone who fixes teeth. Here, choose the correct answer. A doctor is someone we said, someone who helps sick people. Number two, a parrot is a bird. What did we say about birds, animals, and things which which can talk? Number three, a mechanic is someone, yes, who fixes cars. Four, Katara is a place. Place here we can't use which or who because for places we use the relative pronoun where you can play and have fun. Next, about the future going to. And remember, we use the structure be going to talk about future plans. And don't forget we change be to am, is, or are. Here, number one, I am going to read a comic book today. Two, they, they is plural, so they are going to play board games tomorrow. Three, I am going to, remember, after two, we choose the infinitive, the bare infinitive, without s, without ed, without ing, just cook. Four, my friends, it's plural. Look at the S. My friends are going to travel to the USA next summer. Five, I am going to have an exam tomorrow. Next, do as shown between brackets. You have some words that need to be fixed because they are wrong. Number one, she is going to ride a bike. Rides, it has an extra S. It's wrong. So how to fix it? Make it right. Two, I am going to playing tennis. Again, we have an extra ing. We need to remove it to make it correct. I'm going to play. Three, they are going to doing their homework. Remove the extra ing and make it they are going to do. Four, focus here on how to make the negative. Alex, Alex is. So Alex is not going to ride the big wheel. Five, Hamad and Ali, these are two. So here I can say is. I will take are instead. So Hamad and Ali are not going to go karting. Next one, read and complete using the future be going to. Number one, it's Friendship Day next week. What did we say about the verb be with I? I am. I am going to, and put the verb between brackets, going to give. Two, mom is one, is singular. So mom is going to decorate. Three, we, we takes are. We are, and here you have not. So we are not going to sell t-shirts at the fundraiser next week. Four, remember how to form the question. In number four, we have the students. The students take are. So the students are just a change students with are and make it are the students going to collect money for the school trip next month? Number five, again, we have a question, but this time it's about Gina. Gina is singular one. For singular, we take is. So what is Gina going to make for a school food festival? Chocolate cake. Number six, focus on the negative again. Don't forget to use not. We we are not going to visit Madame Tussauds because we don't have time. Next part, very important part, the writing part. Write a postcard of 6 sentences to your friend about your vacation. So imagine you are in a vacation in any place of your choice. Write your friend about this vacation. If you answer these questions, these 7 questions in full answers, They will help you a lot. Like, think about who you are with and where you are and when you arrived and what you did when you arrived and what you are going to do on the next day and the next day and the last day. So who are you with? Like you say, I'm with my family, I am with my brothers, I am with my friends. Where are you? Mm, I'm in Doha, I'm in London, I'm in Turkey, I'm in Paris. When did you arrive? Just any time expression, but in the past. Like you say 2 days ago, yesterday, last week, last weekend, last Friday. So what did you do when you arrived? Like you say, we stayed in a big hotel, or we went to the hotel. It's beautiful, it was beautiful. We stayed in an apartment, it was clean, it's clean. We stayed in my uncle's house, it's big. Or the easiest one, we went to a hotel. 5, 6, and 7 about the activities that you are going to do on the next 3 days. It's very important to say, I am going to. So, what are you going to do on day 2? We are going to visit the National Museum, or I am going to visit the National Museum. We are going to go to the beach. We are going to go to the park. We are going to go to the zoo. We are going to go to the mall. We are going to go anywhere. You can say we are going to stay in the hotel, for example. After that, you need to write 6 or 7 sentences from this information that you gathered up there. Next one, write a book review of 6 sentences about a book you have read. If you answer these questions also, they will help you a lot. Like, what is the name of the book that you suggest? Any book. Number 2, what is it about? It is about the life of Bill Gates. It is about the life of Thomas Edison. It's about the life of Leonardo da Vinci. It's about the inventions of Thomas Edison. Number 3, what can you learn from it? You can learn about the inventions of Thomas Edison. You can learn about what Bill Gates did. You can write 2 or 3 sentences about the information that you can learn from this book. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Take care, be careful, study well, and good luck.